They come over the top, we're probably going to hit about 1 or 1.2, right? So we want to ideally have it positive G all the way around.
Traffic, RV4, Foxtrot, Juliet, Roman, Quebec. We're on the ramp, going to be taxed in. The runway is going to backtrack 2648 westward departure. Any traffic conflict, contact Juliet, Roman, Quebec. Calling traffic. And calling traffic, Juliet, Roman, Quebec on all 26.
Okay, full power.
Airspeed is starting to move.
We're taking our shot, what you got. We're going all the way to the top.
There's 65. And flying. Accelerator. I got to trim this. As long as I'm
All right, so let's do the roll. So we're gonna go to the left just because, like I said, it's always easier to push than it is to pull. It's kind of awkward pulling the one way. So we're gonna bring the nose up about 20 degrees. We're gonna make sure we check it there so that we don't keep the elevator inputs. And then the full deflection to the left. Not snatching it on, not trying to do an air show extra 300 roll here, just nice and gentle ballet. And then once we're all the way around, of course, you're gonna have to stop the roll, right? You're gonna have to reverse the aileron to get it to stop.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, so let's pull up about 20 degrees, check, and pull around. And then we stop the roll on the other side. We end up a little bit nose low. Okay?
Okay.
Wanna try it again?
Yeah, let's do it again.
All right, nose up, check it. Get a little bit of buffet from the ailerons, a little bit nose low, and then we bring the nose back up to the horizon. Pretty benign, eh? Great thing you could do with kids as long as you get somebody to go through it with you and just experience it once.
Yeah. That's, if I were to do that by myself, it'd be terrifying. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. You're about to do it by yourself.
All right.
All right, you have control?
I have control.
All right, so the airspeed is good.
Yeah.
Area is good, feels good. Still heading west.
Yep.
Go ahead, bring the nose up 20 degrees, check it there, and full left. A little bit harder, a little bit harder. Good, we could probably roll a little bit faster, could probably put a little bit more aileron.
Okay.
Yeah, we end up a little bit more nose low than when I did it.
Okay.
So let's try it again, and then just make sure that we check it. So when we pull up, let's go up 20 degrees.
Up 20 degrees.
Make sure we check and stop.
Check.
And go full load. Cool.
All right.
So we don't want to do that anywhere near below 2,000 feet until we get lots of experience, and you have permission to do it below 2,000 feet, right?
Oh yeah.
So I have control.
You have control.
So when you're going to do that one by yourself, it is a check, but try not to stop there and lose airspeed.
Okay.
Right. So when you do this one by yourself, you're going to go up 20 degrees. You're just going to make your check, but you're going to make sure that you put the aileron in kind of right away. And see how I end up not quite as nose low as what you do?
Yeah.
And we're a little bit off the section lines here, so if you wanted to use a little bit of left rudder, not very much in that.
Okay.
Cool?
Copy.
So go up to 6,500 and we'll talk about the loop.
Okay.
Now this one you want some really good section lines, so we'll head back to the south here. So the loop is really the one where you want to get very comfortable with before you do it on your own.
Okay.
Because it is going to be a 4G pull, and we are going to end up 90 degrees nose down, where we get kind of that pilot limited zone. Okay. All right, you ready for the loop?
Yeah, okay, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
All right, so you're going to monitor the airspeed, okay? Tell me when we're 175.
Do we want full power?
Yep, full power.
Okay, full power.
Read out the airspeed.
170.
And
175.
4G pull. 4G. Look at us inverted. Look at the airspeed. Pull idle. Idle power.
Idle.
And out the back. Now here's the onset G here. Very benign in this airplane. So we don't need to go all the way to idle. Bring the power up to about 3/4. We're back up to 2,500. So we can get away with kind of not going all the way to idle on that one, because it was very, very low G on the back, eh? And what altitude did we end up at?
I didn't
No, what altitude are we now?
Oh, 65.
Okay, so we're back kind of where we started, right? So when we go full power on the way down, on the top side, once we're inverted, I'll get you to pull it back to about a quarter, right?
Okay.
So we'll just be kind of like where you kind of start the airplane, the throttle setting for where you'd start the airplane.
Okay.
All right, I have control.
You have control.
All right, so let's try it again. We'll go south here. We're at 6,500. Area's good.
Okay, full power. Let me know when.
Go ahead, full power.
Power.
Read out the airspeed.
155, 160, 165, 170, 175.
And 4G onset. 90 degrees. Inverted. Take a peek at the airspeed. Pull the power back to 1/4.
80.
Much better on that one. And now here's where we kind of onset the G. And it's very, very benign. A beautiful plane to loop. Oh man, it's easier than mine, dude. Easier than mine. It's actually less G than mine. Whew. Yeah, just it does beautiful arrows, man. It's better than the RV8 and Aeros. There, I said it. I don't know if I'll put that on the channel, but I said it.
You probably won't.
You want to try another one and follow me through? Like actually hold on to the stick, but I'll fly?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
All right, go ahead. Full power.
Full power. All right, I'm gonna follow you on the
Yeah,
stick.
follow me through on the stick.
Okay, there's 140, 145, 150, 55, 160, 65, 170, 175. Oh boy.
And pull it to 1/4.
There's 65.
Now here's where we're not kind of pulling back quite as much as we thought. It actually recovers very nicely by itself. Just beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's so easy.
Wow. Okay.
So that's quite a bit of difference between the 4 and the 8. So it's very interesting. Very interesting.
I feel like my perception goes from outside, and I'm forcing myself to actually look out and see. But like maybe it's because I'm not flying, but why for me I want to pull my eyes inside.
Yeah.
And look at the numbers, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can peek at the G as you do your onset, you know, on the way up and the way down, and peek at your airspeed when you're inverted. But besides that, just always look outside.
Yeah. Really, you gotta.
I mean, I can't see anything back here, and we hit almost exactly 4G.
Yeah.
And we start at 175, and we recover where we ended up, right? All right. All right, so you can take control.
I have control.
And I'll talk you through this. Let's go. Full power.
Full power.
And nose down. And when you're 175, you can talk the airspeed there. That's good.
Okay,
there.
145, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170, 175, and then
pull 4G.
Coordination traffic.
Nice. A bit gentler. There you go.
Inbound.
And pull the power back to 1/4.
North on full
power back.
10 miles out. I'll be doing a flyover in
And
7 minutes.
nice and gentle here. Very good. You could probably do a little bit less G on the back even. Or we didn't end up quite down the section line, but that was fine.
Yeah.
You know, as you're changing the power, of course, the yaw is going to come into effect, so you'll see that kind of over the top. But good job for your first try. Awesome. So you can definitely see how, you know, that's something that you really want to get some experience in before you start mucking around. Because when you're 90 degrees nose down, that airspeed really comes up fast, eh?
Incredible how fast it comes up.
So, want to try Cloverleaf?
Yeah, sure.
So let's combine the two. I have control.
Hey, you have control. At 64.
64, okay. So we're going to enter this one a bit slower because we're not going to end up with quite as much nose up authority. All right, so this one we're going to enter at 165. So we're going to pull up and, so look to the left. That's the reference that we're going to use is those section lines over there, right?
Okay.
This one you can get disoriented in. So if you ever find yourself get disoriented, you're just going to roll horizon, pull the power back to idle, and recover. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So 145, 140, sorry?
All right. Yeah, so you'll do the power again.
Yep.
Full power.
Full power. 150, 155, 160, 165.
Okay. Now look to the left, and we start to roll at the same time. And there we get our reference. Pull the power to idle.
Idle.
And now we're on the back side of the loop again.
Gotcha.
And it just, oh man, this plane. I love it. It does that by itself, I swear to God.
Yeah, now I'm super disoriented.
So now we're heading north, right?
Yeah.
So,
Super disoriented.
yeah.
Okay.
Try it. All right, full power.
Full power, 145.
For 165.
Okay, 155. 160.
Okay, look left.
165.
Up about 45 degrees, we start the roll. We put the nose on the section line, pull the power to idle, or
Power to
1/4. And we're on the back side of the loop again. Just beautiful. Oh.
So, can you review this before I do this again?
Yeah,
Push down 165, pull 4G, at the 45, pull through, look left, pull
You can
through.
try and point your nose right down those section lines to the left.
Okay.
And then now you're on the back side of a loop, right?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and I'll talk you through it. Make sure we do the power at the same time.
Yeah, there's 65. Okay, we're at 65.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna pitch down, go for 165.
And we'll just look outside the whole time once we enter this game.
Okay. There's 150, 155, 160, 165. Okay, pull. Pull, look left. Look up.
And I have control.
You have control?
I have control.
You have
So we got to go a bit more nose up. So we're going to end up kind of a bit too high airspeed there.
Okay.
So I'll just show you that again. So that's kind of the one trick of the cloverleaf that you kind of have to just get used to. I'll kind of talk you through it a little bit more.
Okay.
But if you're not nose high, if you start that roll too early, you're going to end up high airspeed nose down.
Okay.
So we'll push the nose full power.
Okay, there's 160, 165.
Now look outside. Look how much nose up I go here.
Okay.
Pull the power to idle.
Idle.
You end up quite slow at the back and you can go full power now. Cool, let's try that one again.
All right.
Hey, you have control.
I have control.
I'll talk you through it a little bit more. Let's keep the nose going up until I say start the roll, okay?
Okay. I definitely wasn't high enough, right?
Yeah, so we'd end up quite fast on that one.
Okay. Down, 165.
Full power.
Full power. 150. 155. 160. 165. Pull. Pull.
Now start rolling. Put your nose on the suction line. Pull the power to idle. And now you're on the back side of the loop. Onset the G. Beautiful. Really nicely done, Frank.
A little off the section line.
Yeah. But what we're worried about is, you know, altitude, airspeed, and G control, right?
Yeah.
We'll get all the prettiness out of it later. Awesome. Good job.
All right.
So that's definitely one where, you know, get some more practice before you do it by yourself, and always make sure you get that nose up so we don't end up with a runaway airspeed on the way down.
Yeah.
We'll edit that one out then. Cool. Is there anything else you want to try?
No.
Awesome.
That's for introduction to aerobatics. I'm good. I might need some gravel.
Yeah. All right, you have control.
I have control.
Yeah, we can head back to the regional. That's awesome. Yeah, really impressed with the looping ability of the plane. I really like that. Interesting how different they are, you know. Like, if I let go of the stick on my 8, I would for sure V&E it.
Oh, really?
For sure. Whereas this one, on the back side of the loop, it's almost like you're relaxing the stick a little bit.
Yeah,
And
just
as the
release-
aircraft accelerates, it pulls almost naturally by itself. Just beautiful. So then again, I mean, since every airplane's different, you want to be careful because, you know, like me coming from the 8 to this, I would probably tend to pull too much G in this one. So on the back side of the loop, I would probably tend to pull a bit too hard.
I'll have the usual. Give me